Today, the 13th day of April 2020. We want to lay at table waiting President Bill been talked during the presidential debate 2018 election. A lot of things then they will be talk, but for today, we just want to talk about Wata. Waiting it be talk that day, but Wata. Now we just want to remind the president waiting it be say. Just in case he forgets. Or other things that don't come at the table will make the table look full up. But make we remind the exact words them where he be said that day. But before that, make I give you the update for COVID-19 na salon. We not get no new case from the last time we will be there. No new case we not get. We not say on Saturday, and the last day will be there, we be get 10. And up to today, na 10 confirmed case we get. Nobody not recover it, but the one them we don't test positive. Nobody not die it. Tell God thank you for that. However, the total number of people where they now na quarantine na 661. The total number of people now where they na quarantine na 661. That one day for make we really know what thing we they do. 661. Saturday na be 445. I'm be day na quarantine. Yesterday, the number go to 614. And as for today, na 661. The people them where they in quarantine now. The number of them, we see them they rise. Even though we know say not 10 cases confirmed of COVID-19. We dey hope say everything way the government they do, we really get to know as things then they go. What to make I say that? Over the weekend, a lot of people that in the media, people they don't know in the media, they get confused over the numbers them where would they get. And one main person, na Uma Ufofana, with the report for BBC, we most of we know say na reliable source for information na the country. And for saying they take we news, bring and come to the world. And it say it gets a little bit confusing because remember that they will be denier, or they ask what happened to then two people them where they say confirm, you know, say we get 8 cases, and they say 2, they say 2 people they run away, they say na be lecturer. At the end of the day, then can't tell we now say the people they not run away. They say the people in phone be they off. Then they say the people they not to lecture as them. But then get affiliation with the college and a FBC. But the first one way Uma Fofana report, say then tell and say the two people and they on the run. We ask the question, say, who that telling people and say them positive? And he also reports back again, say, the people and say them be there in shock, and made them run. On the side of FBC, then can't we now say, the people ain't no run. However, the people ain't phone be they off. Because they were supposed to be in self-isolation. So if people ain't there on self-isolation, they run. Now FBC say no, they not be run, now their phone ain't be there off. And not to lecturer then at FBC, but then get affiliation with the college. So who is confusing who here? So people they beg the government of Sierra Leone, say, do ya? When they want to make a statement, when they want to give statement to Omar Fofana, they will not get conflicting. One they all go to make with the confused we self. Because whatever they don't tell Omar Fofana, that's what he's going to report. Then when the government make another statement, say waiting that first report to him, he's going to report that again. Or if now Omar Fofana na any quick for talk, a lot of people will be believe Omar Fofana now say until they see something new in how this news they come out, then get doubt. And we know when people for begin get out right now. We aim now for make the virus not all we country hostage. And now we aim. And because of that, now I make we recall this topic today, where President Bio be talk at the presidential debate, the 2018 presidential debate. Where he say Wata na life. Indeed, Wata na life. Sometimes in day, you can so thirsty. Where you drink water, it pass any kind other drink where you go drink. Just the water. It pass any other kind drink. You never drink water, you say, no, this water really tastes good. And the natural one. But how we people and they access clean, pure drinking water? At the start of the program, I asked a question just now. I say, if you get opportunity for watch the debate yesterday, that 2018 debate will take memory lane for make people and we remind people and back. A lot of people and be there up the stage. They all be turned at that time for know the problem of Sierra Leone. And at that time, they all be get the solution to the problem of Sierra Leone. I ask a question. Where are they now? With all the solution they would be get for Salon, for fix Salon up. Where are they? You will say, oh, now because the people will not be elect them. Now I make. Okay. But then be tend for no the solution at that time. Who side and come out? When they not try for fix day, make we know say, this, if we begin in the opportunity, now this time for be don't do. COVID-19 don't come. Who's one part that you see, they're going to sensitize the people them. For tell them, say, this is bad. This na so for do. Not to so for do. Who's one part them? You want still say, because they're not in a power? At that time, they're not be in a power, but we'll be see what thing they do. we be see all waiting then they do at that time. Then they go up and down. Not to be money. So they can only raise money for campaign and not money for when the people needed information most. Information is power. And I don't think say we the people of Sierra Leone deserve say when 2023 when they open say campaign don't begin, you see they all come back for come full up stage. But at this time we want to see them, we know they see them. Salone needs something way better than that. Uda na Sierra Leone. Udat na Sierra Leone. Because until we know Uda na Sierra Leone, we go definitely they chase after our political party them. We go definitely they chase after our political party them. But if we love Sierra Leone, we go choose wisely. If we love Sierra Leone, we go remind the president waiting he been tell we make the people of Sierra Leone believe in him and hand over the mantle of leadership Giam. Wata na life. When President Biobi they tell Tenki, then there's ya. Not this past Sunday, but the 5th, it tell we say, when in comot na do from west to Lompa, he see bokutin them, he see picking them, tot rubber na aid, they go for go get water. Then one day for remind President Biobak say, so this water problem is still there. Other people go say, no, you know right for just speak on water. Because not today, water don't be problem na Sierra Leone. Again, I say, if not today, water don't be problem na Sierra Leone. Not today, corruption don't be problem na Sierra Leone. If we can fight corruption right now, then we for able to find solution for make every Sierra Leonean get a clean drinking water from the source to whoever. We for able to find a solution to that. So then they know to excuse. The previous one them use them as excuse. And we no go say we for use this particular one back as excuse. They point finger say, oh, they want the way come out. No. They want the way come out. Now I mean they know they did. So the way we did it, we need for fix the problem. Just like how they fix corruption. We don't make Salone don't de dong. We don't deprive the people them. So if we can fight against corruption, then we can provide solution for clean drinking water. Because I know see, a lot of things them get for go beyond at the country because of waiting COVID-19. The previous government be use them. Oh, we be they do good. We be they good na the market. We economy, the GDP be they rise. Then be the Ebola na income. Na make it put and down. And right now, we get for a year. A Minister of Finance don't can tell we say the GDP be they grow fine. But with this COVID-19, we see how they go, and then the project say get for faulty to 2.2. So we already get for feel the impact of COVID-19. But however, we want to remind the president, say, certain things then they will be talk. Listen to this. Let's just remind you, President Bio.
Let me turn now to retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio. Your vision for housing and water.
I will start with water because water is life. The situation in this country is miserable. Even in the city here, Freetown, our kids have to wake up early in the morning and go and break pipes to get water. We've heard a lot about infrastructural development. I believe that water, the provision of pipe-borne water, is part of critical infrastructure development. I would have preferred water, which is life, to have been provided by this government. Instead of parading and saying they've done a 5-kilometer road for $20 million. Water is life, and there is acute shortage of potable water in this country. In the city itself, talk less about the towns out of Freetown. It is even miserable. And there is a link between water and sanitation. So a lot of the diseases that we are encountering and combating are actually from the type of water our people are using. Coming to housing, affordable housing is definitely a challenge to us all. And we have to find a way to do that, to make sure we provide affordable housing for our people. We have to work with the private sector. We have to work with the banks to create a mortgage system that is affordable. We should work with the private sector to create financing sort of arrangement that will support our people to be able to have houses at affordable prices. As a nation too, we must make that effort because our people live in very squalid conditions, even in the city here. And coming back to water, I believe that water is life, and therefore, if we have to invest in infrastructure, water should come first. But there has been a critical shortage of water in the city and other towns around the country. I think that is criminal neglect.
I think that is criminal neglect. If we have to invest in infrastructure, I think water should come first. That be the word of President Bio during the 2018 presidential debate, where they ask him about water. He say if he get for deal with infrastructure, he feels say now water na for come first, even before Lunge Bridge. Water na for come first. He even pinpoint say the previous government 5-kilometer road they said they spend $20 million. He say if now water na they be don't bring come for the people. If now water then we don't bring come. If we be good. If we going to do infrastructure, we go do water first. Mr. President, those were your words, sir. You know the problem, sir. You talk and say beginning they wake early, then go broke pipe, people pipe, just for make them get water. And you talk about disease linking to clean drinking water. You talk about them. We just want to remind you, sir. Because the one for housing, I can always talk on this program, say, one of the most expensive thing na salon na os rent. rent na saloon, no, they go together with the living, the daily wage. I don't even know how for put. So that one, the president they talk about affordable housing, loans from banks and all that in there. I don't want we go reminder, yes, because it's very necessary. But I know I'm dwell on that one day, like the clean water. House rent, very, very expensive in the city. Now that one day, make you see people them, they go live in slum areas. You've seen it. Oh, they send the camera for go interview people. We live in the slum. Like they say, don't ya, we go able to pay so and so, but up, we're not able to pay the money where they up. And the president talked about affordable housing. But again, this is a reminder now for that clean water. Now until we say, water na life. If you know the problem, that 10 day. It's we say, if them for do any infrastructure, if you say, now water first them for begin with. I make example, say, even before Lunge Bridge, now water first, because now so you see. So we just want to remind the president. We just want to remind them. Say, Mr. President, sir, Daddy, Dipa, na so you be say, sir. So, who that day na that water side? Waiting at the solution, they don't carry it. Because people, they say, you know what? We are surrounded by water. Waiting make we know they harness the best benefits of this water we surround we. For make we able get clean drinking water. Why? Eh? If we know say na water na is around we, what we supposed to do for make we fix them? I don't know if you know when American embassy, when they be the bill that Sunday, when they don't bill and done. And Guma begin play the geek, then begin get WhatsApp problem. They find the solution and some. The American embassy in Sierra Leone, they not go ever catch the head for water again. Without Guma, without Salwako, they don't need them. Then provide a solution and they fix it right there and then. And then good to go. So you not feel say we for able learn from them and make a community to community? I just want for advice with people already in the comments. We know they are for political party. We did today for make we remind the president of waiting he been say. So that the person where they right now, where they in charge of water, we for help fix them. We'll go back to the drawing board and provide solutions them. Now make me say, with the fight corruption right now, we know say corruption are like DNA. Everything that we do, corruption must do. So if we fight corruption, at least let's get good water for drink. Why will not say 59 years on, we don't fight corruption? Corruption, then they know the change law just left them. No, we refuse. So it's the same thing where you can't do clean drinking water. Other people they say, oh, electricity. Yes, but take a 1-1. Because we get for they bring them one and they back. And can play and for remind the president with TBC. But for today on, make we remind the president for waiting for the Wata and small bits man pada housing, affordable housing where we say. I make we say Sierra Leone surrounded Wata. Also we go Wata Didi, Wata. Oh, Salona, we get the best water, now we get the clean water, now we get the sweet water, every kind thing the water. But where? 5-gallon rubber upon 5-gallon rubber. If you say you dey water na reach day, ready for buy. Like me, those was I want pay you. But it cost me 1 million leons for full up my tank every time I did salon. 1 million. Now they pay. But other people don't have it. I mean, in the tooth rubber and the aid. Because even the pump within at the yard, you open and nothing need to come on. I open the phone line. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Yeah, the people, this is Adama, I call from Ohio.
Yes, Adama, you get the platform. What's in your contribution?
Yeah, just like we are here to the presidency, and it's so sad because they all lay emphasis on this water thing yesterday. But 2 years, just like we be silent, somebody go say, not just 2 years, but 2 years not enough for let them fulfill that promise. Even if not only the water them be do, they left that bridge or whatever they do for Star Water side of the we know say they don't fulfill that which in say. So would they beg, would they remind that maybe you forget the stress and all that things they. We want for a reminder again, do you have this water business playing work on that? And this time I will let it last. It don't take for how many years. Somebody must work on and I make it be president. So they are who they beg they remind that again, let it work on this water business because people they suffer, I don't say. So they are people, and I say the line go warm right now. I just want to give a short contribution at the listen. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Adama. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you name and who side you call from?
Yeah, it's not Mike from Philadelphia.
Yes, Mike, you get the platform. What's in your contribution?
My contribution is everywhere, and I don't go. Let me do only. Yeah, my contribution is everywhere, and I don't go do nothing for salon. Okay, we need to worry about people that we love salon. We really care for salon. We want to see salon move forward. You know, like the president will say education already did not the system. We now one of the most educated people in our West Africa. The next plan we do is focus on agriculture and water. You know, if we did salon, we did salon like the April tire, so we water no day. You know, where they grow water no day at all. Where they see people they suffer for water and that. You know, you say go surprise, you know. The president know, they all know. They know say the people they need water. Them people they don't love the country. Trust me, AAA. This president here not gonna ever be poor again. Okay? They all are rich people and they get money. They Western area what they so water they come for them. People in the Eastern they suffer. People in the all other side they suffer for water. They don't care, man. Everybody don't care about the people there. But when election take when they begin running around, let the people and go vote for them. Everybody don't love that country there. Okay, they don't love that country there. As if they lose, just know would I win or would I lose, then they accommodate them, they fly go back overseas. They don't care, man. We're tired of them people there, man. The Boku politics no more. My contribution, Andy.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening, Triple. Now, me na Haja from London, I call from.
You get the platform.
What you want to say concerning this water here and Tripoli? That country get water. I must say for them they talk about so I must get dam right up what's not this place in name? Then get dam. And Kisi then get black tank. When will they come up those days and I Kisi water business not to be problem. Even the weekend she road water business not a problem. Why make now water business forget problem in that country day? Man have you they beg and do a beg before you build Lunge Bridge. That money where they want go spend for Lunge Bridge, one generation to come. Therefore they pay that money, they do a beg. When they beg a lot of water in the country. No, you be they talk about affordable housing. People, to be honest, that country is not going to forever get affordable housing. Because building material very expensive in that country day. Cement na trouble. Anything where you build, anybody will not say for the one that we don't build us from 90 Ogbepo, then they're supposed to put prices and down. But anybody where they build houses now from then 2010 now to now, if the person wants to sell 30 million or 40 or 50 million for your house, now the person right. Because if you don't build your house, you don't pay that kind of amount and look what another in the country you get for the buy bouncer water. And switch off for water now, whether you know now they make you get bouncer. We know no person, you know they will get bouncer. Then Guma Valley bouncer and they need high money when they purchase them. And they forget the connection where they get. So if you don't build your house, you don't spend amount you get for spend, you know, you definitely get for pull what you spend back and you know what you don't say. Because you don't build your house, you go make a cheap rentage, you know. That country is not forever get affordable houses. Then you don't say doing Pakaba and sell low-cost houses then. Then they talk sell affordable houses. They sell low-cost houses then. People are not getting cheap house them. And the one that now we don't build expensive, and everybody now build the material expensive. Everything they go up every day. Some man again they go sell for buy building material cheaper price than for buy inside salon. Some man they travel like bigger, they go buy building material for build us na salon. So you know it's not affordable houses, you're not forever possible na salon. Because when dollar go up, salon man first for the problem of salon man. When they don't price fast something, even if the dollar come up, the price is come down again. The price in they come down again. You always say on an up no more you could go. So the affordable houses, so not forever happen at salon. So then they're not for the blame people and when they rent those higher prices. Now according to how you build your house, you understand? Now according to how you spend for build your house, for who they beg for government, before they build Lunge Bridge, do you let them make Uga water? Because water na life. Water no get another country day. Because me as far as I concerned, not say the 10 how they grow up. Now Eastern and me come out, water not to be problem because Eastern get dam. Even Eastern get dam. They able make them dam, then they create water for the people them. For let people them get water. Even if the person not able to get water, like or street pump them, they make up for people them. You know? There with the very proper government, they provide water for the people and before Lunge Bridge. Before generation to come, will they pay for Lunge Bridge? When they crack out, they pay for toll road. When they not even finish for toll road, will they pay for toll road? So when I can put Lunge one back per way again, they are letting provide water for we. Now my own contribution and the people. Thank you very much for the program.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Oh, you talking to me now?
Yes.
Okay, this is Alfred. Alfred Bitili call from the state of Maryland.
Yes, Alfred, you get the platform.
Yes, this is not the most important topic. I think, say, you know, since you start your program, you don't discuss. You don't have to discuss now. Quite some time ago, I don't know if it's a program, but maybe another program. We talk about this water business. You know, it's painful for some of we born in that country, we work in that country, we know say Salon, not a desert. Salon, the western area and a peninsula away surrounded by water. I don't know if a lot of people know that. And the Roquel River, they empty into Freetown. The Roquel River, they empty into Freetown. The Mount Orel, they drip with water, come to the ocean. If people remember many years ago, there was the Falkland Island, you know, the Falkland War. We England, they can't bathe. Na Salon forget water for go. Legally, they talk earlier, water not to be problem na Freetown, those days where they grow up, where they go school. Ironically, today, I talk to somebody in a status, and they address the same water thing. This is a very important thing to me personally. Why is it personal? Because I work in an NGO, where some of who be the construct water wells in the western area, in the mountain rural district, or the water called spring boxes. There is so much water that's alone. But over the years, because there is only one dam. This one dam will feed the population of Freetown. And like I used to tell my friend, when I be the deputy ambassador, I tell us, Mr. Why we not get development plan for get more dams in a saloon? Why? Why people get for suffer for water? The days they only need to go to school, there was abundance of water. The reason why, because the population be less. But now, because the population don't grow, each government will come forget that plan. They say now this population don't kind of take over this dam. I mean, the dam not enough for supply this population in our western area. They don't look into that stuff. Again, we talk about health. I mean, Watana life, Watana this. Let me tell you something simply. The Watana's Freetown, people they don't know, the typhoid people in the sickness salon. Now that Wata they cause that. That Watana salon is full of lead. The Watana Western area is full of lead. Why the lead? Those pipes are rusty. They are messed up. They are full of lead. If you get water, now they go back, then container they didn't pick in the way they get. Mister, I went to Freetown a couple of years ago. When the water don't sit down for quite some time, they see the particles. That is lead, and lead is poison. So people in the Western area, they drink poison, it kills them slowly. People don't know that. They go, oh, people get typhoid. The typhoid and the dirty water people they drink. But how much concern this each government they get in that country for addressing water? Like I say, not too long ago, I addressed the same water thing. The person tell me, say, oh, they can't construct dam. They say, but listen, the Roque River, they empty in our western area. Mount Orel, they drip with water. My uncle get us up there. Up with my first mister, I went there. The man gets something like a little dam where he built because the water they drip off the mountain into the place. Where American Embassy didn't want to take over that house, they said they go get the water in that place. You talk about American Embassy. Water they drip all over Salon. All you have to do is to trap that water in the western area. Have pipes. Added to that, I have a friend who works, a PhD engineer, civil engineer in England. He work for the water system. This man gives in time for cancer, for can help. For free, AAA. He talked to one of the former ministers, say, they can't help. Because the pipes they're so on there also they don't be in the western area. Them pipes they're not messed up, all that kind of thing. Then therefore get rid of all them pipes and they get for provide water for that country. Water very important. 80%, I don't know if I'm right. The 80% of the human being is made of water. So that tells you how much water important past the Lunge Bridge, how much water important part the house we they talk about. This housing to me is secondary, way secondary. The reason why they could cry about housing in the western area because there are no jobs in the provinces for make people and go back to the provinces. So the place is overcrowded and therefore they need house. If there are jobs in the provinces, people are going back. So nobody talk about this shortage of housing in Freetown. But the water very, very, very important. Again, like I say, if you're there, ask the family and say, we can get our water. Make them put a mess for quite some time. Make it see the residue. The lead, all this dump at the water. Open the drink, they poison yourself. So Namion talk that for this evening.
Thank you very much, Alfred. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Nami?
Yes.
Okay, I call Adam.
Yes.
What you me will tell Excellency is that let in fulfill in promise we promise to the people that we be they do election, we be they run to be a president. And the other thing I don't suspect about the issue is even when they talk about other for ask for money for loan, they may not ever hear for say they go there for ask for loan so that they could build water, the infrastructure of water salon. None of them they talk about that. Not even the ministers thing. And not ever they talk about that. Okay, they say they are friendly to Chinese people. Chinese people are well developed and they have all these tools that they will use. If you go remember the first highway they built from Bo to Kenema or from Freetown to Blama to Kenema. Now they do one. It was many years ago. So if they will do all that, they get some kind of machine, they get some kind of something where they will able for bring a salon, where they do all these things there. Okay, they are capable, they can do it. So if they want to be friendly to our country's value, so these are the things that they help. Not only do they come for taking them from us, but they also have to help. So me they talk to me they ask the president, the excellency, to please say it make number one priority for water. It's very, very important. I don't want to stay at the line tomorrow. I know the line is hot today. So Namiyo Tiwa Robin today. So thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Adama. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who side the call from?
Nami, you did too?
Yes, you get the platform. Your name and who side the call from?
Mina Helen McDavis, I call from the United Kingdom.
What's in your contribution?
The contribution, first of all, let God bless you for this program anyway. But I want to talk to my Salon brothers and sisters, then, Mother Bio, if we try correct this problem but water. It don't say now. We like a we're born as small with the waka that street pump them in a Waterloo, any sign of Waterloo yanda. But from then I don't know again who side them water no day. You know go believe say me say when I'm me, I go make me place the then say for make water, I make pump from yanda. I'm not sure if I use that pump the one month. They say the damp don't well. I agree with the gentleman. We just don't talk before Adama they talk. My brother, when you open that water day, the first one when they come now red, you don't need for peanuts now red water, like when the dust, the pipe, they all don't rusty inside and so the water the kawabi, the make blocks thing. It's really, really difficult. And I want to talk to Salon brothers then. Let them listen, let them blow for vote for party, let them vote for the country. Let them vote for the country. They get for help. Like when I'm that housing as secondary water after water light, it will be better. Housing as secondary water na get life. Mother Biodo make a promise. A need for fulfill the promise of the people of Mama Salon. Yes. What you make for people then they dinner outside country where they go and then they suffer in the street where you don't can use water light. Where you go and it not there again. You know, they ever get water, even for brook, some close in the white way, docam, where you see going nasty and dusty, docam water. That water, it don't change that color white, they everlasting. We dey pray that this man, this promise we make for this with Mama Salon, make it look. He don't live in that first world. He don't live in that inside there. I don't live in America. I don't live in this United Kingdom. So where it go under? Let it not say because of Usai in the water they 24/7. Let it sorry for the people of Sierra Leone, not for himself no more. Not for himself. I've been text one message where I talk but say I'm disappointed on Kande Yom Kela because for me, I know one day see he talk with us what did they talk where they explain say he go for young man there for this for that. Now for them kind here. Now make them forget opposition. Anything way happy, let him make him voice hard. So that let we go yeah. I don't reply to the person because I feel say he upset so let not take and say and they try for pick on them or waiting not to in at the president actually but they are all in the parliament. They're supposed to say something so that we can hear them that they are talking for the people. Now me on contribution this sir.
All right, thank you very much, Ellen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who side the call from?
Yeah, my name is Brahma. I call from the George.
Yes, Brahma, I get the platform.
Yeah, people, I'll tell you thank you for the opportunity. My own contribution is this particular problem, of course, we know say it don't do forever. It don't do forever. And just like what you say and what we all know, Freetown and the whole of Sierra Leone surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean or what have you, surrounded by the sea. We know that one day. So why not the problem where we get issue with water problem? The one old thing, now planning. But we don't see them over and over. Well, any set of people or a country Wo una plan for fail, wo una fail for plan, una the plan for fail. The planning are the key. Planning are the key. From independence, that first government up to now, they not get no planning. They don't plan wouldn't come inside any government. Anyone wouldn't come inside now for their own pocket, for can't fat in the pocket. They don't care about the people there. They are outside and they na Hill Station, na Juba, na this, na Gorich, they're inside and they make sure say water and light go there. But the rest of the people there, they don't care about it. But that the most disappointing part of it. The most disappointing part of it. Now make I don't share that this program. Say from Shaka Stevens, it seems as if the leaders them all they get, then they do them deliberately for make sure so people do not get better education. So they don't get better education, then they will for manipulate them. Either on tribal grounds or religious grounds or whichever grounds. Because of the not get better education. I'm not sure someone will vex me when I say this, but are the two. This is the problem. These people are wicked. These politicians, they are wicked. They are wicked. Now, I could talk to we young people. I said last week. The next election, 2023, any politician who can be phone and say, I can't vote for me, the first question they ask her, waiting on a plan for we, for now get 24-hour electricity and water. Now that for our first question. Waiting on a plan for now get 24-hour electricity and water. If they're not going to plan it, we will not vote for them. We will not vote for them. I'm nearly 50 years old, but the only politician who had a year in a salon talk about how forget water and electricity. Even though I need a supporting party, couple of months back, I don't know if na NGC that guy, the guy in there, who in Canada, Suma, waiting and call my name, Jeffrey Suma. Now the only politician who we don't see in a salon, who we will talk about how for being water and electricity in a salon. The only one. So you see, now failure after failure, what election come then give false promise. What they win, na different thing. Now I make with people and we get for educate them. Let them not vote for them people there. Let them not vote for them people there. But we not go listen. We not go listen. So thanks very much, people. I continue for listening.
All right, thank you very much, Bema. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Who's Fred? I call from Manchester, sir.
Yes, who's when you get the platform?
Yeah, thank you very much for giving me the platform. The only area I want for just touch few things about this water na Sierra Leone mostly. I firstly for remind when I even get an article, will be right. But before them, we don't know. So Sierra Leone, there was a time when I recently between 2017 and 18-19, where the WHO then get for undergo a kind of survey for the water. I think an Indian lady with another personnel may run this survey. Then do them from Freetown, take go Kabbalah, all over samples then take. The important thing we able for discover na the water, despite some of the water, na tap water. Now this Escherichia coli, when they say E. coli, na bacteria working there inside water, then it can actually live on somebody, the normal mortal man in Bel, but some of the brand, they look affect somebody. But the particular one, when they discover in a salon, I think 0157, then H7, that the type of E. coli, where they say is very, very dangerous. But they don't give the reports, they give them the feedback. But I don't know if they may work on that. How we for treat this E. coli with the boku inside the salon water. Not only inside the well there, even up to the tap water. Then then give back the feedback. And then try for show them how they get for go about. But the thing what I realized in Freetown, if you look in Freetown, you get boku swine there where they produce, like that area, another, then slums and so on. There's some other area then at the part of the east, there's slums and they see now from fecal matter, the waste product, they come on. So I believe for CC, then it will work very hard on that again. That for the hygiene part of the water itself again. Then when it comes to how people will access water because of the pipes types we then get. When you go to the street, they see like 10 small pipes there. Even take to the stadium all the time where they even run the program. They recently gave to 10 small pipes. Instead of they install big pipes, we will bring this. And when you look at Mortal Man, where we see the main pipe where they bring the water, and a big one. Then the one that now where they go na their street or bear your backyard, na smaller one where they go. Now that method I feel say then see them go bring, but we don't know how effective they go bring that method there. The other one again, where for realize the Freetown in geographical makeup na hill. Then the layer itself, the ground, is made up of stone. So then they realize that first of all, we have to find a way for dig this water, this ground, follow way we secure pipes them inside this ground. And that one do the secure force with the fender money, the machine, and they will then go dig with the pipe, then go dig inside the stony soft ground, and they not go just the day now over the streets because all the one they in the collect some of this salmonella and this E. coli because it run over water and the gutter. The second one now hill because the water if they come uphill in the candle, it therefore go up back hill. So that force where the water they go. So man when they done, you go get the water. Then the water they not able to move go up because of that pressure there. I did not mention the time ago back. So these are the things they get for put in place. The ground, how we dig out for secure pipes where they're not able to see. Then the type of machine where they pump the water, not like siphon, it's a siphon, they call it a siphon. Where you put the water, you get for countdown. When you countdown the hill, remember not to all sides now downhill back, with the water get for go up back now the hill. Then are the other suggestion what are they put out and they put in strategy if God will help them listen to we. In area of the water available, it did it, of course, just like doing that waterman be talk, that they all the bridges there and for and father be know because we get natural harbor, that they all then they pass for go refuel, then they ship and move, even not to be proper drinking water. So let them go just remember all those things as then they try to put their strategies together. Put the money there, think of the how the ground there, and then think of the height of the city. Then for the province decision, it is straightforward. All we need for just put in place machine and time for clean the water. It go through the process of cleaning water. Thank you very much for giving me the platform.
Thank you very much, Usman. Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Concern Sierra Leone from Australia. Thank you, Triple G. How are you, Pa?
Nobody get a platform.
I just want to remind viewers then, even if you support SLPP, I believe say you do a fantastic job for them because you remind the president of what he is say on the debate stage, like all the other political candidates there at that time. It reminds Sierra Leoneans them of waiting the political leaders that they say at that debate stage. In fact, you do a favor for the government. So I see no reason why people will get angry at your presentations. Because if me and a SLPP supporter, I will be 100% happy because it remind me of which we promised the people of Sierra Leone. For we try to achieve that. And that will help the party. So most time we are blinded by politics of not being realistic about things the way they benefit the individual or political party or the country as a whole. Because when them do that lockdown, whether you are SLPP, APC, PMBC, any kind of political party, we all suffer the same. We people all suffer the same. None of us get pure drinking water. And I make a case say this COVID-19 again, now a wake-up call to the challenges the way we face now Freetown and expose them in Sierra Leone, expose them to everybody. When they do the 3 days lockdown, you see how people they scramble for water. And one of the blessings of them rubber the people they use, I like it 1,000 miles, yellow, a very prominent color. When they look at them gallons and it reminds me of Ethiopia when they get drought. And Sierra Leone na a rainforest country. And Freetown, they get the highest amount of rainfall in Freetown. If people are able, then a basic geography, Freetown, they get the highest amount of rainfall, the whole of West African cities. Then. So if we in our countries that we get a focus with the project, which they happen for tomorrow, some of them rain, then they will trap them. They're in water, then they will trap them and reserve them and supply people in water. Me, what me they look at now, one of the best solutions for solve this water problem, it's better government privatize Guma Valley. Because we don't look at, since after independence, for a very long time, the people of Sierra Leone have been struggling to get pure drinking water. And no government not able for actually complement or actually achieve their goals today. If that be the case, up to the 21st century today, we cannot provide pure drinking water for even the capital alone, let the list the whole of the country. It's high time we privatize Guma Valley. Government not able. Make them just come out, explain to the Sierra Leonean people that we're not able this project and privatize the company. Make other people and foreign nationals, the other people and can take on the business. Because not so that the kind of abundant water within Sierra Leone, we can able even manufacture water and sell them overseas. They go to them calls, then Walmart. They're able. Sierra Leone gets one of the best pure drinking water in the world. If only we understand and process them. But we are just too blinded. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, this is Omar. I call from Minneapolis.
Yes, Omar, you get a platform.
Yeah, you know, sometime back we need to be realistic. You know, sometimes people can come, the government and come with a manifesto, then this that. But in a democratic government, you know, they just hold the government where they in power. Because everything way to go that they need for vote Panam, go through for let them process that particular stuff. I know say the government way they right now, and I mean don't propose anything they did. But if the opposition don't work with that government today for bring come stuff them to fruition, it can be problem. It can be problematic too. If finally you hold the government and foot to fire, that's very great, you know. I really applaud you for that. But sometimes in the back we need to be really realistic, because if we want a democratic government type of stuff, you know, they just blame the government on the way they in power. The opposition back, when I need for hold them back to fire, because when the government where they in power right now, they do it. And then for the push for their stuff, they for let them hold the government in foot to fire. For in promises the way they don't give. But if they self not to do that, you just blame the government when they in power right now. I don't think that this is very disservice to the Sierra Leone people. You understand? Now, coming to Sierra Leone, what a problem. I know say you don't take, I think that don't fit for a long time. If they know say the damn way did it, you know, so in fact, before the population at the other places then come na Freetown self. I know say water business is still tough na the place there. They need for diversify the way they forget water in that place. If not dam, then they use up. Some places they forget water well. The government for really take into consideration, not just one great way no more forget water. They need for diversify ways they forget water. So everybody go be somewhere, you get water, whether not well water, whether not tap water or some kind of way. Because you read water na essential stuff. You understand? The other thing back what I want to ask you, I know say I've been sending you email maybe a week or two ago. I don't know if you did get that email, that text.
Yeah, which one?
Now text about we, the people. I hope they can also somebody talk say we Sierra Leoneans we're very smart, we're educated. Now the regional area they are I go hope now for sure. You don't understand? Because if government don't come, you don't give say this is a manifesto that this is the one for do, they're not even do them, they're not account of them. We need for all and foot to fire. Next time when the election count, we use with brain for vote for the right person. But then you still somebody else who can't give promises, you know, fulfill this stuff too. But yet still we need for all them foot to fire. Now, what I've been talking about text message day. I know say we give the government everything, but government not able to do everything for we in that country. I know say one caller be don't mention this. If not third party itself, then come inside. Why I mean third party, not the political stuff. Then privatize that water system. If the government will really take care of that stuff, let them give company where we able to do that. If people in the pay small self, then go able because any idea get for generate income for like will sustain that particular thing they for go on. You don't understand? Me text what I've been saying you, we not even depend on government no more for everything. I don't know, I don't be able to mention anything but I text it, but I try for bring and come back because I get love for that, especially water business. You understand? I send text to you, say, we waited on this network because you get to live by example. You understand? As you live by the example, people and they will not get interest before. It inspired them. You don't understand? Then
okay, now I don't know the text we talk about.
You don't know now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let reiterate on that text. Now, what you mean to try for say? I know say them Miller tanks say, oh, we don't bring candy. It suffice for now, but that is not sustainable. Now the problem now the way we get panade because not to every time we get for the replenish the water that they inside it for people and for the user. You understand? If there's a way, whether in a well, whether in a tap, we work with Guma Valley. We also are smart in there, me a day 100% all the way into this kind of stuff, especially if not for mankind. I don't mind. I will give you all life for this. I tell you. We team up with Goma Valley or whoever responsible for water business at that place. Whether we get, like I say, we diversify the thing. Not just that Goma Valley no more we need to rely on. Because if Goma Valley not able to supply the whole place, then there's no way for people to get water. But we can go to areas that when real dire need places that where they need water. You understand it? You dig well, one spot, not until because every two way they start, you start and small. We go to them places and they dig well, we make and find maintain and 2-3 spots themselves you don't want. You team up with Goma Valley back, then bring tap them on a public tap them and places that we really need water. You don't understand it? Then we able that water dig then we able to get that all the time. I know see the Miller tank is excellent idea. Don't get me wrong on that. But how would they replenish that all the time? Because there's a way them bounce out the way they get for put water in the Miller tank there for let people and go able to use that. You see? But if we don't get them tapping there, we don't get water well and somewhere in certain specific or designated areas there, we don't greasy as like these places that really need water at this time. Okay, we spread other places, but these are the places we start. Other people then sit on there, when are the politicians there, they see we don't grab now to go do things then I tell you. It not go take long, go see other people and step into our shoes. You understand? That's my own contribution today, yeah?
All right, thank you very much, Omar. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who the call from?
Good evening, Chepole. This is Abubakar from the UK.
Yes, Abubakar, you get the platform.
All right. Chepole, I thank you very much for bringing the notice of the present government to waiting them. They don't pledge to the Israeli people as one of their party manifesto where they want camp and power. Because I'm really happy for when you bring that debate back to the nation, or let you just bring to the notice waiting and they don't promise the people of Sierra Leone. First and foremost, the present government, led by President Mada Bio, he said we don't talk, they say Watana life, and he say Watana life for that country today. So this is one of the things this way he don't complain to the Sierra Leone people and say if he camp and power, he will make sure see and get proper water for let everybody will live a very happy life within the country. And he talk about education as well. So in order to take just about 2 years now, from that time we make them pledge the asshole, but it seems like if you don't forget on all waiting, if you don't talk. But now, I'm really happy for Sarah Network for bring back your attention to waiting if you don't promise to the nation. So now we the plea to come back, say still, please, let's try for fulfill on waiting if you don't promise the nation. Because it's one of the key things, and thank God for that. During the lockdown, the 3 days lockdown, himself as a president, you don't see for himself, he see small beginning, they work out over there at the country for fetch water. Therefore, don't come back to your attention and say, oh, I don't make a place here. If I come, I will able to make this water system be a thing of the past. So we plead to him for letting him come back to this promise we don't promise the nation. Then again, the opposition, we are the APC, we right now and then be the strong opposition to all this government. Themselves, we have for all responsible. Let them not just feel say because of SLP being a power now to anything we then do. Okay, they're not active at all for oppose themselves and say, okay, now one of these things, this, if you don't pledge to the nation, say, well, you come and power, you did fulfill. Now you know see time of that. To themselves, we get for all them to account to this. We know we just wait for them, wait the time for election, they begin come to the people, they begin say, okay, we want come back. Now on a time for them, let's say for them to act. They need for act. Because if they not act, they wait for that time for election, they come back to the people. It means they know they get the interest of the people. Now this we want for lay the happen at the country. The opposition for be very active for all the government in power to account on waiting them don't pledge to the nation, say we come and power they do. If they're not one, the need for come back stand for the people of Sierra Leone. This is not to say now the government in power no more with the elephant too. They're safe. The need for do this. This water problem now a big problem. And now this 3 days lockdown, with the lockdown, the country don't really expose every part of it. Just like the other callers they say. And Salone, the time when they build that dam, now for just a very small population, but now the population don't grow at even the capital. So you find out say the water water will sustain the people within the capital. So we are with the plead to the government in power, we are let them help, let them come back to the people, let them do what them promise the people. And now, we know just come, you say, okay, now we talk about bridge, all that thing them, but promise them, we don't make. But now we try for work on 2-3 things them, where we say, if they work on them, they come, they really play their role the way they're supposed to play. Say like water, company water system. If we will solve the water system problem, we feel say this is fix. We can't pay education like I pay free education. Okay, then if I let 2 things and self able come back, it's kind for fix them 2 problems there, and the third one the health system. Then 3 sided. If I then 3 sided able to explore and make sure say then 3 places, then 3 things they have to fix them to the satisfaction of the country. I believe saying a very good result for a period of 5 years. People don't will get complaint. But let them not just come, they promise this, they promise that, no, they see them deliver for nothing. So we beg them. And all the other people who belong to that debate, they say about 9 people where they all they come, who can't talk about Sierra Leone, how they want can rule the country. But now, like you say, we know there's none of them. And this is not time where the people of Sierra Leone need them. The need for come back to the people of Sierra Leone, for let them do what they're supposed to do for them, so that next time, if the election come, we will see the people of Sierra Leone, we will listen to them. Say, okay, they were not just suffering because of election, but during the time we need them, they cannot aid. So do how they plead to them, all them politicians they have to. Men are not just surface because of election time. We want to see them now, let them come back to the people of Sierra Leone. So now we will take this for tonight.
Thank you very much, Abubakar. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Yes, caller ID live on air. Your name and inside the call from?
I'm Patricia, the call from New York.
Yes, Pat, you get a platform.
Yes. I don't hear all the time Salon they cry about this water business. One, why they not go privatize the water system at Salon? May they privatize them. Two, when I don't know what in the parliamentarians and therefore Sierra Leone, I think say where they say they don't elect people then for be a parliamentarians them. I think then they there for or may them go talk for them people then. If they all don't see that the constituency there where they see people then they strain for water, I think so now where they will all for come with idea and go put now the table in a parliament say, oh, we need water in this country. If not where them for debate on or vote on them, may them do them. May them put on the table and do them and take them to the president in table for sign for make them able for do water business for people that are Sierra Leone. Because I they see like other things that we've been done so most time that they show here so where they talk so the president no can go na parliament for more more debate on them they just take upon the own. So no president not to for the take them thing they when they don't elect the president. They make they elect the I don't call them parliamentarians then, and then constituency then. Now then people then supposed to see the interest of the people then take can go to parliament, then debate on them. Then can go after they don't go do them, then take can go to the president. May they see if the president go do them. If the president not do it now, then you all are responsible for that. But if all the parliamentarians then they see the people, then say they see the people and they struggle, they're not able to make them put into vote, make them can go to the president for make them put on a table saying that these are people they need. One for Lord work on now, look at may they see if the president go, they sign that paper there for them or not. But nobody know they do it. And where everybody ready for cry or they talk say, oh, not the president. It's not the president. What about the parliamentarians then? Because now they for doing issues for them people them, may them put on the table for me they can go to the president. And the water be done there, that Guma Valley there, I think say they don't belong some of we not born it. And people that the population also high now that way they for extend Guma Valley there for people there. So if they're not able to do it, if not where for debate on a parliament say for law privatize water business, for many other people then come and then take over. That's a job creation for the people that back in the country. If they do that, I think it go fine. But everything will say yes, the president and me don't debate on it don't talk them. All my me don't hear. And the one they say for the parliamentarians now, they say we don't listen to that. They don't hear. Then at the back of their head say yes, president we don't talk. But we self don't see people that they suffer down here. Not put on the table. No can go to the president say that they go on. Because when I can go, now they see him. The president now one. They make them the elect say, oh, these are the parliamentarians and now they for the see the people there in the interest of the people then for go report to the president. But they know they do one. Everything already no more papa government. What about the parliamentarians? What is they in a parliament for? And then they pay. Now the people then tax money, then they pay them every month. When they're ready, they say what they want motor car, they want gas, they want this. Who say then they get the money? Now to the people then they get her. So now for the people that when they elect in a parliament, now therefore go speak for the people in a parliament, for me then go tell the president saying that this will happen. I hope so too they talk now so then go put on the table, maybe you say, now so it work. Not to forget sit down there and begin bluff where some kind cost na money, go up, sit down at parliament, seminar parliamentarian. Now something can then go there. We know the listen no more the tanker, now for president no more they go vote. So they vote for them, vote for the parliamentarians themselves, then for take their responsibility. If they're not able to take her, if other people then they were able to take her, then when the time comes, the other people then take them. Then the one them back when they can't say they want to go stand election. You know what I mean? Say because you know they're in power now, you know we invest for every people that are Sierra Leone. If you know say because that time the way you want to go now, that's why they see all the problem they for go sing them to the people that made them elect you in. But why now you there under the layman they down here, you know see one that thing there. Now if you begin work or you work with the one way they But they not say that you work and say you don't work this. We think I don't need forget they for go up and down for for canvas to the people there. That's why you don't do your work. But almost just quiet and everything now the president. One man foresee the parliamentarians themselves do something. Maybe they put on a table, they can go to the president. If you not do another, they will not say yes to the president and get the fault. Now that's my main contribution today.
Thank you very much, Patricia. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Janet Musa. They call from the UK.
Yes, Janet, you get a platform.
Yes, I don't listen to a lot of the callers then, and I want to say thank you very much to my brothers that we talk about the water crisis what we get and some of the solutions the way some of them put up, and that's very important really to every Sierra Leonean. We get water crisis, and if they get the ideas. Therefore, I'm pushing forward to the government. I think that's something where government get a look at. Maybe the ordinary people of Sierra Leone can begin put pressure on the government and say, listen, like you said yourself, water is life. That's what he said in a manifesto. He made those promises. So it don't fail for 2 years going or 2 years gone. Meet up them promises and but something they way I really want for talk about tonight. Inside the next 1 minute, you really can't say I don't get enough time. I want for let we get a program again. I just suggest him for let we can begin try to get people to understand how parliament works. A lot of people, when they say the parliamentarian, Patricia don't spend a lot of time blaming the parliamentarians. And another sister being always say, oh, kind of Yom Keller. I mean, the parliament gets about 124 MPs. Can they only get 4 MPs inside it? APC gets 68 MPs. SLPP get 49 MPs. I don't understand how them people talk about the MPs. I don't understand why they blame Kande Yom Keller with just 4 MPs inside it. How invoice they bring about change. It can for be people working together, MPs working together, for bring about change inside our parliament, where they reflect in the lives of the people. And people also get for understand, say, each MP get in your constituency side come out. Now they go try for work for make sure say and people they life better. We talk about we they blame the government. The president now we nine the country vote for because Triple, every time I listen to people speak about such things in the country, I can just say, the voting system, we got to go back to the table and begin teaching people about voting. Now vote for somebody on tribal supremacy. And then you come now, when walk out, you look for somebody when you want on to a scapegoat. It doesn't work like that. That's why we go to vote. This is civic education. It's simple. You don't go vote to bring about change. When you don't vote for people who don't use their own mind, they say now we get the highest IQ in Africa. Yet we go vote for somebody we're not able for do much for this country. And the person will come, we get the ideas, we not fail for vote for them because they belong to a minority group. There is a problem in Sierra Leone. Ghana and other countries, then they vote on development. Possibly they bring development camp, possibly get the knowledge. I think to say, Triple, we really get for fin time again for camp talk about parliament and its workings and how the president get power. All the MPs can say one water. If government say not get the funding, that stuff collapses. So we got to come back and educate people. And what is more important, thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Janet. Thank you. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, people, this is David Van Der. I call from Washington, Virginia area.
You get the platform, sir.
Thank you very much. This is a very, very sensitive issue you bring come up so, and we're all glad the way you bring and come back to the president in notice, saying one of the things that we can talk about. But to be honest with you, I've been just enjoy the talk that we come up, But I hear people talk about the parliamentarians and which are the new role. Then I hear this last caller, they talk like say, not the president. No. To me, I think to say everybody gets a role for play. Yes, the president will put on a manifesto, but not to the president one when they run the country. Now that make you get the House of Representatives. You get the parliamentarians when they're supposed to work with the government for let them make sure things work. That lady we talk from New York, we say the parliamentarians now they represent the constituency. Then they represent the constituency. They not they see how the people also they suffer. Waiting the parliamentarians and they do that. They should not wait for the president in one game make the decision. Like what I let me say, the parliament can come together. Yes, this one they're talking about somebody they're talking about Kanda Yunkela. Look, we all let Kanda Yunkela, we all be let him, okay? You don't go to parliament. And I think say that now one side for show himself again, not for saying anybody to blame him. Not to blame, but they're all parliamentarians. I think they can for show in intellect in that parliament because, to be honest with you, most of the people that inside that parliament, they look up to him. He is not officially the leader of parliament, but I can tell you, from another sense, he is a leader in that parliament. So for let people they say they all man they come, they vote on the president. Yes, the president may make the point. But I think, when we work collectively, we will yield results. Somebody right now Facebook, people that right now, somebody right now Facebook about parliamentarians, waiting the parliamentarians, and somebody they say, I not think from 2018 after election, we win parliamentarian and we constituency, so and so. I don't ever see them. So it's like say the parliamentarians, they just sit down, they wait for less something go bad. If somebody be talk when election reach, then go back Google Meet, you say, hey, you can't vote for me. Well, what did you do when you were voted for? Not just the president, but you as parliamentarians. And like what that lady say, if the parliament can come together, let's say, okay, say the president, you don't talk about Wata. You not see do anything about Wata. Somebody say the president, all the promises they will make, not do nothing. No. And I'm glad the same person talk about education. The president handled education, and that's how they go. I think that's how they go well now because they go well now. Nobody know they talk about that again. But this Wata thing, it's a primary issue. I think if the parliament can come together, they say, okay, yes, the president may not talk about Wata. So let me see, let me put this in place. And let me forward them to the president. Let me see if the president will work on them. Because what he do, if that thing they work good, when the parliamentarians themselves, when I can go on our own constituency, it they work for everybody. But what you are seeing in our country is that as long as not you party in a power, you don't want to do anything where you feel to say for help the party within a power, for make sure say things work right. For let tomorrow you get waiting for say, wait a minute, they not do nothing. They can do something. That is the only essence. That is the only essence we see. So we believe, people are supposed to work together. As we hold the president accountable, once you are like about this, but what's in the happen so now, this particular government, they like them vote for them, then they get people inside the way they still attack them and tell them, say, you're not doing right. So this is not a time for long, don't for which state team fail. Like I said something about the other program, about the civil society. As a civil society, government don't pull line up, say, that so for going at the country. Civil society will not sit down wait, say, where the team can pull, and that's in the matter. When I say take nothing government don't say, when I go educate people then. That is the work. That work the civil society for do. When I say now part of education, when I go and do them. So if when I sit down say, when I wait tell the team well, now they suffer. Now we all they suffer. Now all the people that we there and then they suffer. So let us work together. Even the parliamentarians, let them come on board and work with the government. It's just not like how city council they work with the government. You need to say that all man they are city council, all they are Ivona Kiswaya. Yes, she's very good. She's doing a good job. But if you to say if Ivona Kiswaya be sidom by himself, he say where she council because na different party are they just they do me own work now and not they go to government. If you say they go to succeed, she will not succeed. But she's working in line with the government. That is why she's succeeding. So let us work with the government of the day. And then we all go succeed. Tomorrow, you can still get what you will go tell voters. They will, let them see the good thing what you do. Then they will still vote for you. But if you not do nothing for them, how they will go vote back for you? So now that's not what me get for say. This is a very sensitive program. Thank you very much for being on camera. As you say, the line very hot today. And let me continue for listening. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much. God bless you too, sir. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who the call from?
Yeah, hey, Triple A, how you do? Thank you very much. May God bless you for everything we do for you, for bringing we coming to one. Mina Umar, I call from Los Angeles, California.
You get a platform, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, before I go further, first, I've been sending my own contribution today through your number. I don't know if you go through.
Make a check one time and I'll be check.
Because they tell me, say, wait till the receiver. When the receiver receives, then go notify me, but I'm not getting notified. So.
Okay. Now the cash app or the
through cash app. Through cash app.
Okay. You not come it.
Okay. I will read one. I will read one back.
All right.
Yeah. So, my brother, waiting me to try for talk regarding this water and light problem, AAA. I know say BOB don't make promise them, but AAA, me not to begin again. I did in the 50s. I grew up in Freetown. I remember growing up in Freetown, we get street pumping. But what I did try for saying is, we politicians, them, not to people, and we care about the nation. Because even the light from way back, with the one that we grew up in Freetown, you remember we get at Kingdom and Blackall Road. No maintenance, nothing and no do them from which side the way people then left them. We then tear them go down and offices of anybody ever take a brand new bolt and screw anything and then machine the day. Today, with the point and pound party after party, now this president, now this president, we get people that will not care about the nation. Freetown Salon, not forget what our problem. Like waiting all the color them before me don't say. We get river them, we get lakes them. Even from me coming to Cambia district, the lakes that they all over the place. I mean, if one president or one party take over dinner power, then say, okay, then they take all the manifesto and check every manifesto and just put one word, water. How they can do. We know that the opposition will not support. Let we all help make sure say we get water. The next party come over or the next president is say, okay, we'll not get nothing else for do but one thing, light. No, we can make sure say we get light. But when one party in a power, the president where they did, we never get opposition. When that opposition they can what and they do, instead of help the party or the president within a power, for make we get empty and what they do, then they cry down. They never ever give solution. From last president to this president, we listen to the opposition then. Now what they do now oppose. In fact, when we leaders then go out, for go look for investors then, when they see people and back when they go on social media, then they cry down when they deny we something, when the people of forgive we deny we, you they show them they come back like saying a laugh. Oh, Sierra Leone president go under after all the other president and wait and give in the not give anything. This is not good. Whose side will they go? I mean, I grew up in Sierra Leone as a young man. The way when we grew up as young men, they will not be get the way politics don't go into we gain them as young people in Africa. It's bad in Sierra Leone rather. It's so bad that we not care about the country anymore. Now, but me party, as long as not to me party they na power, I don't want this party within a power, make them succeed. If not cause, if not for give bad name, whatever what we can do, as long as they not succeed, I don't succeed. And that's not good. We get for like when this man in a power, they don't give all the thing away talk say they can't do. They're too boku. First of all, that messy. All the thing away they can write now, them paper outside they can do too boku. You don't get the money, someone not get the money. Choose one thing. Then do start with water. So okay, 5 years until when I give me another 5 years, but my first 5 years, if when I give me the job for 5 years, now water go be my problem. Lord make sure say we get water and low sustain because forget water now one thing. Civic is another thing. For low sustain and another thing because we see all the argument. Oh, we not get light now, but light been the last government been get like well, it's not sustainable. Because 1 month or 1 year or 2 years, not to sustainability. We want forever. We want, let them tell we say, light then as a low for the next 100 years, we need to get blackout. We were in a damn country, again it's small, but one time we get blackout now, he cried. Now say, what happened? We don't have light. Now say, I need to take you to Africa. So you can get some of these things where you can be for 4 or 5 months without a light. So now that year we want not to say because they can't put ship for we in our Taki, we get light for 2, 3 months or 1 year. They say, hey, won't be there to the light? No, not to light the one day. We want light for 30, 40, 100 years. Something was sustainable. You know they can't take with money. Then you put small ship in our water. Then you say you don't give me light. Then the one that say, oh, light in there. No. We want let the people that we need for holding people here accountable. If them people here, all the paper that what they do during the election campaign, they put one thing, say light. Like the one that whether the opposition, they say work with them, but then they drag them down. The opposition, they ever give a solution, then they always drag down. Then next to the politician, they working can during the campaign time. Man, they want to waste. They want na loser people and what we all then at the diaspora, when they will make hand to mouth, when time come for politics, they don't run go. They don't run go, then they all can promise when as soon as election done, you know go see one of the right now na freedom. Go check na freedom. The only one right now when we go see they maybe in a kind of Yumkela, that mommy, Claudio School, and the other guy, I not elect for mention, they wouldn't call Kamarimba. But all the other under, when they've been past almost 17, 18, they all don't come back at diaspora. They're not there. But wait, let us say this now 2023, you see already run come. They're not the help. So just like what our first caller been talk say, like what you don't do so AAA, and then they say you're going to end up being with next president. But let we try. Maybe we the people of Sierra Leone, now we get for bring the problem what Sierra Leone need. But if we rely on politicians, because then people here, we don't already see that, don't fail we. Party after party, president after president. This light problem, we don't away from Soccer Stephen in time. When the white people they left, white lights been there. The water been there. Me grew up with light and water. Didn't take over in all repairs. Today, water and light before then in Sierra Leone view. Will not be for the water and light anymore until will not be for they even think about. Then before then identity, before then we real view mirror. Who for the what now we real view mirror they see them again. Who for they think now about education, good road, and maybe train them back. That would be the problem. But who side the white people and left way? Who side they left the water and the light? That power station at Kintom and that one at Black Road. I love people from modern people and they left their machine and they Chaka Stephen put even one bolt per them. They don't go out of touch. So for hold this man accountable for 2 years, for bring problem will be done there for 50 years, it's not right. Right. So now that my brother, thank you very much for your job which you do. And again, I will try to make sure that thing go through, must check for me. But thank you very much. I did listen. Thank you very much, my brother.
All right, thank you very much, Omar. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, caller, I did live on air. You name and side the call from?
My name is Jacob from Civic.
You get a platform. You get a platform.
Yes. My contribution today is people that already say the truth and nothing about the truth. So see some people in the mention about Lunge Bridge, they don't forget about something.
Safi, our Olianda, your background, I don't know if you can accommodate, you turn the volume down, but something, the background look loud, small.
Okay, let me turn the TV off. Okay. You hear it now?
Yes, carry on.
Okay. So what people then talk about Lunge Bridge, let them forget about that Lunge Bridge or talk about Lunge Bridge. Let them fix about the water for the people then. And then they say, government. Sometimes the president will say something, the time for campaign. But when the time don't know, the people then wait they near around where they mean the campaign, they give them promise and they make them go remember the guy. This is not this thing if you not talk about Mr. President. Don't forget the area there. The president just look like a captain on the boat. In one grade, they point. People in there around now. Some Sierra Leoneans, then they around now way. Then they go every day. Then they come on near their family. Then go walk. Mom, all if you forget. The people they will like we be don't measure. The people they will do near that will they do them campaign. May them measure anything there. May them fix about our water. What the guy been talk about the lead or something like that. That's all true. People had big water well than me and me right now they people then they fet. Me they try for do good for lead and give them water on the street. Now they then they fed back and they broke that what they ran they all that water no they were running na something just to pray for them. Let God give them the chance and the feelings for the population. Let them go able do that. That's all I'm making today. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Safi. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Yes, caller, ID live on air. You name and who you call from?
Mami, hello?
Yes, sir.
I'm in Koroma. I call from United States.
You get the platform, Koroma.
Yeah, AAA, I agree with all within the callers and say, except for one, we didn't say, since the government don't tie up on this water business, we didn't try privatization. I'm not to know, but with me little knowledge, I feel say, water of necessity. Even good away, that will be more expensive. And each and every jack and jail on earth need water. We know how we country look poor. Then the other thing we are try for say, politicians and all politicians for our country, then let them political party pass the nation. The reason we make a say is, that manifesto is either syllabus. Once somebody don't present meaning a need for cover, each and every statement we put in that manifesto. Now, like election by competition. Now don't compete, now don't go. The masses and say, no, this person can go do better. Una they don't cry una damn. Okay, Parliament Day. Being that, they say una not go able to do better. Then why are we then say then go do better than Una? Now una place, for really like present this thing at Parliament, debate and say una be promise the people and say, una go do this for them. Why una not do it? And I quite really say, if parliamentarians and the presidents here at Parliament, the masses then at the end of the day, the government of the day no can honor a request. Then he simply take and campaign subsequent election. But one thing let me say salon politics, the opposition, then daily prayer. Now, for many, current regime woefully fail. So that insisting that will enhance the return back apart. But that I see an opposition my saloon. Then the other thing again, we I want to say, we these Yelenians, we cannot look hypocrites. Hypocrites in a sense, if water crisis in another country, how the president will move. I wish them to deprive and make it go without water, my emotion. That will make it really know, say, this thing looks here. Because it's not a president of that country, a second God. It's like, for make you really see the outside, no problem. Look like, if the president don't say this, ever, maybe, it just assume, say, water business look okay. Not until that day, where the streets will be free, that make insecurity relax. That make you able to see the reality of the ground. But AAA, honestly, they do mighty job. I quite believe, say, if even the president not in this event program, but they are really closer to them, and they will remind, say, these things don't come back at the air. So, you do mighty job. Make God make you meet your target. But I'm here for say AAA. Thank you so much. You better read that back at me, don't. Okay, bye.
All right. Thank you very much, Koroma. Thank you, sir. Yes, I said so. You get the platform. Which thing you get for it today?
Hi, good evening, everyone. What me get for say in regards to this water crisis and the statement say during the campaign, water not life. We don't say something as a human being. Not just start with that. You for make sure say what thing you talk. You could go based on your statement, not just based on the fact say I they do this normal for like get into the position. Because you know what? It's just like any job. When you go do your interview, then the interview on series of questions right? And just like, the one that we take examinations for some careers, then we require a license, Yeah, you don't get your degree, but we finish, we graduate, they make like you take a board exam. We take the board exam. Now the first step down the follow show say, what I studied in our school, are they able to practice them? And then they don't stop there. They go through orientation. When you go through your orientation, now they actually, everything they begin to show. If you remember what you studied in our school, if you really been pay attention to everything we then teach you, even if you don't remember everything, but like there are some details that you will forget. Especially when say the focus on that, right? So for tell the public or campaign say where I become president, I will ensure say Wata we get out of this country. Where say now that's not the cry for the nation. Now that's not the cry for the people that for Salone. And it's very disheartening for no say in this 21st century, now West Africa, Salone still they cry about water. They cry about what light. It's not nice. It's not fair. It's not right. It's wrong. That would not take advantage of the system or take advantage of that. Them poor people that were not even able to afford certain things for themselves. And the other thing is now where the person, where they talk the statement initially, they forget say, now they myself been there once. Have been actually they still say, if I become president, I will change that fact. But no, I think then they forget because the moment they go, then they forget say, they will say something like that. But I'm glad there are records. This is also way back where we did not get electronics. Now there's electronics to prove what you said. This is it. You can say, now me voice this or not to me voice this. Now me talk this or not to me talk this. Right? So now we'll see. Would have been talk this. I'm sure then so we really they ask and we they beg. Yeah? We they beg, let them go back to the drawing board and review every statement we then talk during the campaign. Let them help the Sierra Leone people. Then we don't tire. Really don't tire with the talk. Then they don't place dry. And then a big mansion, yeah? There's lights, right? If even lights go, then we'll get generator, then we'll turn them on, right? Water they come, anyhow they want them. So for that poor picking way they grab now morning, for take water and head. And he say they go first, go get water. Clean up. Come on. That's wrong. And then when they talk about quality education here, how do you expect a child to learn or be educated if they have to get up first thing in the morning instead of worrying about taking a shower and then eating good breakfast and then heading to school? No, then they worry about I have to get up 6 a.m. in the morning so I could get water. It is wrong. And it's shameful. Really, let the government understand this. Yes, the big problem are the president, but then the parliamentarians, they also advocate for them constituencies where they don't appoint them for. Okay? In as much as the president is ahead of everybody, but if everybody shows say this is not a big concern for the nation, then things will be different. Okay? Everybody has to work together. I have to say, in that parliament, some are just there. I don't know why. Why they appoint them? Why are they even there? If you cannot make a difference, you don't belong there. We need people that can change our nation, not people that can go there and become selfish. All they do is steal from the country and then do things for themselves and don't care about no one. And it's wrong, So that's how I feel about that part, And it's, I just don't want to even imagine what happened in the previous administration, because you know what? And then they feel like they're going to come back in that way, or to come back and steal more. And those that are there in a very little party saying that, because there's one statement, Kande Yunkela said, Dr. Yunkela said, that made me question him. That, in one of his interviews on AYV with Samuel, stating that, why are you asking about me that you don't see me? Right? I'm paraphrasing this. Why are you asking about you don't see me? You could have voted for me. That's madness. I'm sorry. It is madness. They don't have to vote for you for you to make a difference in your country. I think that's just telling you what these people think in their head. Okay? That's my take on that part. Anyhow, because we knew we didn't have water in our country and COVID-19, they want us to educate our people on ways that they can prevent the spread or the transmission of virus, including COVID-19. We decided to do a donation on the 11th, which was Saturday, where we listeners then with family in this platform here, the Sarah Network family, for let everybody donate so that we will buy the Miller tanks them, where that, that way they go in areas and where, crowded, we will know people will pass and then we use them for wash their hands, for make sure say then they do them correctly, because, the vertical buckets, they're good, but if they don't get everything, at this place, then go to wash them, but then go take them bare hand again and then close the pump, right? So when you do that, what you don't do, you don't infect, or you don't become in contact with whatever virus within your hand. So you're supposed to use a tissue. Once you don't wash your hands, you use the tissue to close the pump. So people were not doing that. I see so many commercials, AYV, we're not like even the politicians and, some CEOs, they're all doing it wrong. That's the truth. Okay? The process, or now 6 steps people don't get for really remember this, right? When you first can, make sure you get the water, you get the soap, you get the tissue. Then you apply water on your hand. And the first thing that day. Then you apply the soap. When you apply the soap, you rub your hand there, between your hands, between your fingers, under your nails, and then from your wrist downward. You've done that, then you do that for at least 20 seconds. If you cannot remember the 20 seconds, just sing happy birthday to yourself. And the next thing you want to do, you want to rinse your hand for another 10 seconds at least. When you don't rinse your hand, you dry your hand and then you use the paper towel where you close the pump. No use jar, you clean handy and then you close the pump. And if you don't have a location where you need to get through the door, you use a paper towel to open the door. And if we recall, like we where they live around here, or like where they go to airport, now they get sensors. Why they don't let you use your hand for let you close the pump? That was the reason for that. Because hand washing and keeping your hands clean actually they save lives. So people can come through for the donation. We will be able to raise money. And if you would already look at Facebook, you will see the slide what I put up, what I asked AAA for put up. We raised about, let's see, I'm going to go to my slide here. So we get, people that donate, we get about, over 32 people around there, but actually, I do want to get that number of people. So we had 33 people that donated. Okay, so out of that 33, we received $1,476, in donations, and we also received 4,927,000 leons. When the people then in Sierra Leone then send the money, then still say that they didn't want to send the money, and then we make somebody pick up, and then we receive 400 pounds, from in donations. So not only that we get in terms of donations, and then we send money that we send Freetown, or including the Leones, that was 8,227,000. And then the amount we'll spend, where the breakdown, people that within the WhatsApp group, then get a document today where they go over the entire money, which was spent on what and what not. So just maybe the biggest thing, will everybody understand the tank then? The tank itself cost 8.5 million leons, because each one have been 1.7 million leons. So then it goes into all the other different logistics, we come into transportation, the camera crew way, cover the story, they're all outlined, in detail. So it's there for all those that donated, and they can review it and question if they need to. So the total amount of expenditure in Sierra Leone was 14,249,000. Okay, so that's, and as of now, the balance money we will get, will go into the fund, for low use and for other things in the country, now $918.40. So that is the balance of cash at hand. So I just feel, say, we want to share that with everybody for Leone understand, say, this where the money went, and now we have that. But at the same time, I just want to encourage everybody for now we make a pledge to this foundation on a yearly basis for say, what, each year, this, I will dedicate this amount for the foundation. So just so now all know, for me, I said too, I don't pledge $1,000 every year. That will go into the foundation, and it will continue by the grace of Allah. I don't put that daily. So if anybody is able to do $150, any small amount, it doesn't matter. You don't have to compare your part with anybody else, but mine will definitely go in there. And the reason for that way, first draft the how we go about this foundation for make sure say the foundation will continue at feel say the minimum amount where we say if we're not the fund, now me try for say I would take on. Say I will contribute every year so that we know we just we don't do it today, then we're not do it again. No, this has to continue because now the only way this we go show say we serve as diasporans then we able to do something for we nation, not to just with the canal so we talk about what they go on and then we just leave it there. We don't want to leave it there. If anybody gets any things in that country where they don't identify, say this is not a problem place where not education, not hospital needs, now women's right problem, let them come up with them, we go discuss them, and we go feel say that now the next thing we'll do, now the nation. Let people know say we self they contribute now the nation. And the last time I been mentioned, say we get forget a scholarship part out of this foundation, meaning we get students then where they study law, where they study healthcare, where they study journalism, for let them apply for the scholarship every year so that we would give them scholarship for that. And these are people who are in our college, not to high school, people who are in our college, because we want to make sure that we get educated people in the country, we get people that will go compete in the world with other people them, and that's not the goal for this. But at the end of the day, we want to make a difference now with country. We want to see everybody, at a level where they say they're comfortable for at least get the basics of things in life. Now, my own contribution down for today, but if anybody get questions, and I'm here, AAA, you could direct it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Not for today, because today on done. And they can send the email. Anybody get question, you can send them in email to sncf@snradio.net. SNCF, when I say Network Charity Foundation, at snradio.net.
And just so the people that know, once the website don't update, there's gonna be a page that's gonna talk about the background, the purpose of this charity foundation, the mission statement, the vision, which we really want to see. We all they lay them out here, but we really want to see them and then how we intend for raise money, how we intend for or make a difference. You're going to see everything laid out, and it's there for you to review, and that's how we're going to do it. And when it comes to report, we don't do this initial report because at the first one we don't do other thing then, but like this one, let's say a bigger one as a family, then we're going to try to do a quarterly report and an annual report. So that's now one thing I want to let everybody understand. We will try to be transparent as possible, because if we don't talk about things like that, we want to ensure that we get to make sure everybody do. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Aisatu. I think what I would tell to say, and we hope say we contribute within at the WhatsApp group, go get time for go through the documentation, make we see how everything go. Now coming to the issue where we deal with today. See, una donation don't can kill me vibes. The rates will be there another day again. Una don't count. Una get offense for me with this una donation. I don't can kill me vibes. First I get for make me mojo back. Okay, back to the matter. We'll talk about reminding the president of Sierra Leone, President Julius Maada Bio, about the promise where he be make during the 2018 presidential debate. Where they ask him, say, Hassan Aruni, when I share that debate, they say, President Bio, or Julius Maada Bio at that time, what thing you go do for Wata? And then Chukde affordable housing. We don't listen to what everybody say. And when I start the program, I ask about then other people will be there up the stage with President Bio now, Julius Maada Bio then. I ask, say, where are they? And I make example, say, look them right now like the COVID-19. With them. And I'm not going to agree for Yerise because they are not in power. Because when campaign thing come, not to them they are in power, but they still get money for spend. So why not educate us now so that we go able to save we life during this pandemic? Because if, God forbid, the worst happen, who do you go rule? So side and they now. And the one way people then they say the opposition not agree, the opposition therefore oppose. Me, Tripoli say, I still not agree with that. What you make I not agree with that? I can give you example them. The president of Sierra Leone, the SLPP are the ruling party right now. If they say they want for fix water na salon, it will be fixed. When they be ready for the commission of inquiry, the opposition then talk blue, black, up and down, for don't grab, go inside all commoner, do anything. You know what happen? It happen. At the end of the day, we be get for land, say, over 323 billion leons. And then I be the rest. The plasation na $94 million. So it's all that waiting when they not be one make that one day happen. Even 30 days, some man they say they not even, but it happen. You know, make I give you another one. Where them be say the parliamentarian then nine there, then be they take money from the coffers, then be the this, then be the that. They not pull them there. Then pull them there. Make I give you another one. When the president be say in the declare state of emergency on rape, would they make say in not team up? Like you another one. This current state of emergency in not team up. So when it comes to something that has to do with the people, one for say opposition, me I not agree. I respect everybody, but me not agree. If the current government want to fix things, when anti-corruption ready for go after somebody, then they go after them. When the system ready for bet people, you know the bet thing, and most people know they not pardon road they like it today. But if you check all the one and they a link to politics, a link to political party. But if the people of Sierra Leone for benefit, if the people of Sierra Leone for able get what living in Sierra Leone, water is life. opposition not the stopper. So make we not use that as an excuse. Saying opposition. No, opposition not the stopper. But one thing again, who still you don't ever see parliamentarian then get that? Care something na status. Eh? Pastor tell them they try for make say they need then close allowance, then this allowance and that allowance. Now the tendency when it get to do with them. But here we are talking about Sierra Leone, the people. Because they just feel say the incident the president say, oh, he get nomination for appointing people there, then can sit down, oh yes, then pass them, or then say, oh, that one day come, oh then pass them. The other term now, when this passport issue go to parliament. Oh, they stand and down. Yes, you can have force, then talk about hey, you can you not even come. At the end of the day, what's in the price for passports now? Then pass and they not even go to parliament again. Right now, parliamentarians and they say, oh, this state of emergency, they really want to see what entails in the state of emergency. But right now, they don't even sit down. They don't sit down again, no, because everything on cancel because of COVID-19. So, opposition, no opposition, Wata, na life, na something way basic. Because when the government, when the ruling party want something for be done, no matter waiting, it dey happen. It dey happen. Not when it come for benefit to people, who they can begin say, oh, na politics, na they want, they need a give for support, they need a give for. Let the president say, just now, he can't a scheme for help people and for Wata. Let us see opposition where they can't tell we say no. Or let us see opposition where they say, in get an idea where he want make the president for help for make the water come for every household. Let us see if the president will say no, I not agree. So now they all. But what we do now today, we just remind the president. Say that this sir. Now this should be say sir. We just remind them. So if we are reminding him, let we take a like let we show and say we are serious. So that he knows say yes, from the bottom of we heart, now they talk about this water. But we can't be saying we're reminding you, and at the other end, would they say, oh, now they want then no, sir. We not kind of ask for say, oh, now fail government. That's not what we're talking about. It's not about fail, no. It's about reminding him. We don't do 2 years. Now I know what they do. And the other one, then now that where are they? Where they? Then for don't show, then for don't make we shame for them. Then for don't make we shame for them. We if now outside them come on now any tongue now anything, then for don't go make yanda make let water they flow they then do everything what they be said that they do. No ask me how I forget the finance. Who say we get the finance for campaign? Make we see how they take an entire township or an entire place, then fix and say, if una be don't give me the power, na so for be don't make the country. Una just kind of look how I don't make her. But no. We're not ready for that. We just ready where the president says so, A, then say no, na B. Where he say B, then say no, na C. And we can't just be saying anything. Sierra Leone 59 years, they can't catch a gist now. 59 years, yes, everything is in shambles. That's true. So now that means we not for fixer. Because as somebody put any issue, they say, oh, everything self get problem. Look back, this one back. How much thing the president go able to do? Now then they go the left party, or the election come. Or they back, how much thing able to do? And like I say, right now, COVID-19, it don't get to you know. A lot of things not going to happen due to waiting, due to COVID-19. Like how they want to back na Ebola, them they sing. But the least we they ask for, na clean water, sustainable one. We for able go na every house. Pikin no get for week early morning for go get water. Every hour of the night from 12 midnight. Now no more, wake up here that only. But from 12 midnight to 6 a.m. in the morning, any area where you pass, you must meet people all over. They get water. You deny me? Go Mounty Court. You come out today. Most of them Illy area. Most of them go Patton Street. Go Savage Square. They want to ride that gig. From midnight. I need to talk now during the day because they're not 24-hour business. From midnight, say 6 in the morning, you they see them they ride that thing. Then they get water. So what do they say? If we get the basic. Now Wata will talk for today. Not if you say I didn't know more get for tapo. Get for the remind the president. It's another time, we can remind about what he be say for another thing. It's just a reminder. It don't pass 2 years. Yes, now they enter into the 3rd year. So bring to a notice. Or bring to a notice. May God help Salone. And may God help we all. We say we elect Salone. But for now, make we not forget. For do all waiting the well body people and tell we for do. You wait in a Salone, you wait out of Salone. Because we serve for talk about this when COVID-19 come to an end. Till we meet again, Triple say, Tata.